Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Oh yeah, cup of tea. Cup of tea. Guess who's back? Back again. Johnny's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Bow. They created a resale monster. Morning, people. As you know, I'm in a good mood. I've just finished off my video for the packing video. It will be about how much I made over last week, because I did actually say I did like do quite well when it came to like sales. And yeah, I didn't know I did that good, but yeah, I did good. I did good. And I can take all the money out now. Get in there. Woo! Woo! Yes, I'm in a good mood because everything now is falling into place. I can try and start. Well, getting this stuff out was a nightmare, by the way, because some dodgy people tried to come around to my house and offer me like 150 quid for my hoovers because they were outside. And I was like, yeah, nope. I offered them, you could have them for 250, but not 150. And they then never came back. So, yeah, we have got to wrap up some orders, get them out the way. Obviously, these are all going to be to do with today's video. Hello, Sutty. Hello, Kevin. Morning to all of you. 6 people. But I don't think there'll be many people on here today because Ricky's doing a live. Big Al's doing a live. It's like I'm late by half an hour. I have to do some things. I had to get some new football socks because my football socks, one of them are bright orange, and I don't really like wearing them because when I wear shorts, I don't want to wear bright orange. What do you call it? Football socks. So yeah, but we are just packing up the items, and I will be talking to people. Anybody wants to talk, ask any questions about obviously the whole eBay saga, let me know and I'll answer the questions for you, because I am a person who survived. I'm going to be going. I'm not bigging myself up, but I did get through it. A lot of people in the comments, I didn't realize how many people doomed me. Literally said that I was not going to get my eBay account back. They don't know me that well, do they? I'm only joking. I'm not bothered. Yeah, it is a killer code, basically. But like I said, nothing was written in evidence. You are, what is it when is it proven? You're not guilty until you're proven, or is it you're proven to not guilty? Whichever way it is. Proven to not guilty until you're proven. That's it. Yeah. So, and I will be doing a proper video about that because I am a survivor. I am a survivor. I'm going to write down all the postcodes to this as well, so my mom can do all that stuff. Ricky's on. Shall we just say hello to Ricky?
Doesn't cost anything monetarily. I'm going to do this, so you haven't got to do this either. This is also another test. If it's going to work this time, still not working. That's so weird.
I said, get off live. I'm on live. Let's see what he says. Ricky's.
One, Shepherd, get off the live. I'm on live. No chance, mate. No chance. Your people need somewhere to go, don't they? They need someone to watch. How long have you been live? I might do a charity event for you. How long have you been live? I've been live 21 minutes. 21 seconds ago reminded me. So Solid Crew, something popped up last night on TikTok. It was a flashback when So Solid Crew released. I can't remember what it's called. I took a screenshot. As I stand here, watching the world go by. Yeah. It's called. I literally took a screenshot. It's called Broken Silence. Fantastic. 2 minutes. Unlucky, mate. Been here 21. I've got grandfathered in someone interesting. I have one of those Pokeballs, but worried about sending it through the post with all the noise it makes. Do you mind me asking who you're sending it with? I'm sending it with every. But let me tell you what I did. I left the gap in the middle, so every time it moves around, it ain't going to get set off. If I have it tight and it was just here, I pressed it, it'll be tight, and it'd set off. I won't set off. I'm here from the local daily press. Can I have your statement on the John Saga? Well, John Saga, I'll give you my statement. So, John Shepherd Saga.
Talking about me.
John is a aggressive mother chuffer. And if he feels like you've pissed him off, he's going to tell you.
No, well done. I'm not that bad.
That translated through to your eBay messages. So that's probably what the problem was. And obviously, returns and deliveries and stuff. I've really looked into MC011 since then for myself as well.
Yeah.
It's quite topical. So I'm going to do a video on it. Explaining it all.
Ricky's doing a video apparently.
I think John just kicked off a bit too much, probably.
Ricky's doing a video about the thing that he's never been through and I've been through.
We'll have to do a live together one day. No. Not doing collabs anymore. I'm bothered. Back once again for the Renegade Master. D4 damage with the ill behaviour. Morning reseller George. Oh, haven't you and John? Don't you and John love each other? You know what I mean? Ricky, hats off for giving an honest press statement. You're welcome, mate. Print it on the newspaper front page. Read all about it. Sod you, lol. I can't be arsed with doing live to people, man. Come on. Come here, please. Have you got anything for me, every man? Come on.
Right, Ricky. I have to love and leave you because I've got to do my own things and I can't get on my my eBay. Right, I need to go on my eBay to obviously get the postage on these things. So the first one was nice and easy to do. Nice little top. Let's put the postage on here. Oh, it's going to Enfield. So, guys, I know there's not going to be many people on here. It's still nice people on here. Say hello if you want to. If you want to say hello. I have got a big one to actually package up. I'm going to leave that to the end because that is a monster. But that's not a monster because that's really already done. I'm going to put a bit more bubble wrap around because it's a bit hard there. But yeah, I am back. Like I said, everybody's got involved with the saga of me, which is good. And you know I'm not a community person when it comes to the community resellers, the ones that all stick together. I am a lone wolf. I do not think that the community of resellers that everybody thinks they are nice are a community, because I got shunted by that community just because I've got a voice. And I think that's why Ricky doesn't bother with these meetups and stuff like that, and go into them, or really, he keeps the peace with people like that. But I don't think he bothers, because he's looking from a different, from the outside view, and when you see drama, I'm pretty much, somebody hurts me, I'll air it. You know what I mean? I won't air everything, but I have a short fuse, but not like a short fuse like I'm a psycho. I have a short fuse where if I don't, I'm not like get my own way, because I don't think it's like that. But like if something's bad or hurts me, I will air it no matter what. And some people like that. It doesn't mean you're a bad person, it just means you know where you stand with that person, and that's a good thing. There's too many prima donnas nowadays. There's too many people who go through life being placid and not saying anything, getting hurt, then carrying on with their life, getting walked all over. I used to get bullied at school. I blame my mom, because my mom's hair. I got like curly hair, so I looked like Bob Ross when I was a kid. And back in them days, you couldn't have your hair shaven in school. You'd get suspended and all that lot, so you wasn't allowed. So I used to get bullied, because back in them days, having curly hair and being white was not right. The only people who had curly hair back in them days were black people. Yeah. So I had this afro, and I was white. My last name's Shepherd, so everybody used to call me Sheepy and stuff like that, because I had like sheep hair, and I hated it. Primary school was fine, but senior school, it was never the ones that was actually like the tough guys, the hard guys, because I was always quite good at sports. I was quick at running. I was all right at football. Always got picked in the first like 3 or 4 in sports, and all the good footballers were always the hard ones, the popular lads, weren't they? And they never had a problem with me, because I was good at football. So that wasn't the problem. It was the middle tier lads, the ones who basically want to be like the hard lads. And they hated me because I was better at football. I was quicker than them. But I didn't have that authority like the hard lads. If the hard lads said, you know what, John, come up, hang around with us, they wouldn't even say anything. But I never did anything. I just let them say stuff to me. And then I actually sorted one of them out when I was about 19. He tried to chat with one of my girlfriends, and I offered him out in a pub, and he soon shut himself up, because I had my hair shaven, and obviously I developed, because I was I'm not tall as it is anyway. I'm 5'9", but I developed more, I was a late bloomer, stuff like that. I was quite small in school, and then when it got to like college days, it was different. But I was completely different in college. I was like myself, like out of school. I just hated senior school. I couldn't stand it. I think I went to my senior school because my friends from primary school were there. But I really think I should have gone to the school across the road, because I don't know, more people who I don't know. It just was. I don't know. It was just a weird time. It was when you couldn't get away with that nowadays, because bullying. You couldn't have a fight, and then everybody goes forward, and then they all pile on top of you. You know what I mean? It was mad in them days, 1990s. You sorted that out by your fists, or you ran away. But that was what it's like. You had bullies, you know. Bullies were bullies, not trolls. You know what I mean? Nowadays, there probably is bullies still, but trolls are actually worse than bullies because you can heal if you get in a fight. It's pretty much sorted after that. I mean, if you stand yourself up, you're pretty all right. But with trolls, and I just hope my son doesn't get in. That's why I'm trying to get him away from like all this online stuff. I banned him from the Meta Quest this week because he's been in trouble with that. So yeah, just playing with, you know, he's falling out with somebody at school, and then he's basically his friends are like saying stuff about this lad and this lad saying stuff about them. It's just all petty, and the mom's gone, "Oh, you said this about me." I was like, "Grow up, will you?" You know what I mean? Kids are kids. They fall out and then they say stuff. But what they don't realise, they're going online and you can record it and stuff like that. So, you know, you got them swearing. One of them's, I don't know what's happened to him. Probably nothing. But he's there swearing. But that's their parents' fault. My son does not swear. And I banned him from the Meta Quest because he has recorded a video of him and this lad who's fallen out from the school. And he's basically almost said a swear word, but he in his head, he went, "Yee." And it wasn't a big swear. It's like arse. And I think he went, "Oh, I can't be bothered." It's like, and I was like, "Right, that's it. I'm going to ban him." So I banned him. And he's been really good over the weekend. And he's actually said to me, I didn't miss the Meta Quest because I've really got back into Fortnite, and that's what he was really good at. You know, really good at Fortnite. He was. You know, he was brilliant when he was younger. For his age, really, really good. Oliver, good morning, John. Great news on the account. Really good news. Thank you, Oliver. Yes, it is. I will be doing a proper video about it because it could affect all of you. So if apparently Ricky's doing one, but obviously watch mine over Ricky's because I've been through it. He hasn't. He's live as well at this time, so he's got obviously more people watching. He's got a bigger following anyway, so he's always going to get more than me. Hi, John. I got into reselling from watching you. You seem like one of those. Yeah, I'm honest. I'm honest. You might not like it, but you're honest. If you're an honest person, you should like honest people. If you're one of them people that's you know, like, you know what I mean. You're one of them people where you're basically just living in that cloud cuckoo land and just you basically, if somebody says something which is not appropriate now, then you try and get them done for it, or you try and get them hated. You know what I mean. One of them. I'm not saying I'm like old-fashioned, like, you know, like, oh God, that person likes men. I don't like that person. I'm not like that because I obviously I've had quite a few gay men and women. Some of my best friends who I get on with the most in reselling are lesbians. Surprising that, isn't it? I just think they're better people. Obviously, they're a bit bitchy, but the women aren't. The women aren't. The men are. God, I remember one lad. He was proper like prima donna. But you know what? They get so much stick just because they want to be who they want to be. Yeah. But let them be what they want to be. If it's not harming you, who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? Let them do what they want to do. I don't mind. In the end of the day, I don't mind men who want other men, because that means they give us more. There's more women for us then, isn't there? Yeah. Glad you don't have to go back to. shut up. Shut up. I wouldn't go back to B&M anyway. I could actually be a manager if I went to B&M. I could actually go and become a manager. What I know now. But I would never work there. You are so homosexual. Okay, then. For somebody to say that, then you must be yourself. When people put comments like that, then obviously they got an issue about whatever sex people are. Wayne Lyons, John, no hate, but you need to change your ways. I have seen you literally argue back at people via feedback, and I could only manage. Bet you're brand new. Yep. Wayne, do you know what? You need to change your ways and stop setting up fake profiles, which have just been set up today, just to comment that. I mean, if you're going to message me or if you're going to actually be on my YouTube account, right, be yourself, because I'm being myself. I wouldn't have 5,500 subscribers being a fake person. I'm just me. You know what I mean? I'm just me. Yeah. 5,500 people like how I am. Yeah. That's what I'm going to say. So, Wayne, I'm going to block you now. Come back to your normal profile and you might actually learn something. Okay. I'm not having a go at you, but be yourself. You'll never get anywhere being a fake person. Oh, boom, boom. Where's Liam? Come on, Liam. I need some boxes. Mom, can you bring me some boxes up? Some small boxes for my mugs. I've only bought big boxes up. I need some small boxes for this. Obviously, this. I need 4 boxes. Yeah, 4 small boxes. Because that'll get broke, that will. Would you date another reseller? Yeah, of course I would date another reseller. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I date another reseller? There is a lot of women, but you don't really see them about, do you? I mean, there's loads of resellers none of us know anything about, right? You only know me because of YouTube. The thing is, if I didn't do YouTube before, I probably wouldn't be doing this as a reseller. So it's not like I'm only being a reseller on YouTube as well because I'm following a trend. I've been a YouTuber since, let's have a look. Well, you can't really say you're a YouTuber, can you? But I mean, I've been a YouTuber since, let's have a look. Videos, oldest video, sort by, oh no, that's not right. I don't know, actually. What's my oldest video? 7 years ago, my oldest video. 7 years ago. You know what I mean?
Not into that design hat anymore. Now
when was it?
Design items category.
July the 3rd, 2017. So if we go to, let's say Ricky, Ricky's on, isn't he? Ricky. So am I an older YouTuber than him? I don't know if this is his video's oldest. 4 years. So, you know what I mean? Ricky and that are babies compared to me. You know, when it comes to YouTube, I've been here a long time. 7 years is a long time. Back in the days when you didn't know what to do, you know, editing. I said I did a lot of fitness, and it's really amateurish. Go and have a watch my first videos. Oh, they're so bad. 7 years ago, Jesus. So I was in my 30s anyway. Mad, isn't it? I need to bubble wrap some of these things. Hello. Oh, so I think I said hello to you already, haven't I, Andrew? Hello, Jack. How are you? Are you all right? Is the rat down there? Oh no, it's not. I see him. Is this? See, I see him when I see a massive message. I haven't read it, and I'm just saying, yeah, 5 house subs, and a lot of them are trolls. See, Greg, you just don't learn, do you? I mean, even Kaji has more than that sales wise, and you're worse. Okay. You got issues, mate. Goodbye. God, sad trolls, man. Sad trolls. The thing is, what I don't get about a troll is, right, there's two different, right, if you don't know what a troll is, and I'm not talking about that green thing, right, Jamie, a troll is somebody who has got no life and wants to, and gets excited, turned on by trying to put a person on social media, like, down. In the end of the day, they are coming on your site. So if anybody, I'm talking about any of you lot, because it could happen to any of you. Doesn't matter how big you are, how famous you are, it can happen to anybody. Okay, so a troll really is lonely, and they've got nothing to do. So the only way they can like be happy in their life is trying to make somebody else miserable. I was talking about this at the start of the video, wasn't I, about like bullies and that. I'm saying that trolls are worse than bullies because they are. Because a troll, you can never find out who's Kaji. Exactly, who's Kaji? If you don't watch them, he's a YouTuber. I've done some videos for him. And the thing is, they think that you coming onto my site is going to actually do anything. I'm going to talk about it because in the end of the day, all my followers are fake accounts. No, they're not. Because if they were, I wouldn't get 40,000 like views on videos I have done. Obviously, I don't get that much because I'm gone to carboot. But when I do a video which is important or interesting, I get a lot of views. And I'm actually helping people. A lot of people on YouTube do not help people. They just show you what they want to show you. Yeah. I do actually do videos to help people. I didn't have to tell you anything about my eBay. Right? I didn't have to tell you absolutely anything. But my channel is all there for people who basically could be going through the same thing as me. And I want to show my journey in reselling, because there will be people who watch my channel and go, wow, John, I remember when you did this. Look where you are now. I'm not saying I want to get somewhere. I've never said I want to be this multi-millionaire reseller, because you can't be. People who think they can be multi-millionaires being resellers, you can't. You can be hundreds of thousands, yeah, but millions, not reselling. There's different sorts of reselling as well. I-class reselling is going around car boots, charity shops, picking up stuff for cheap and then reselling it, right? Not going into a brand new shop and then buying brand new stuff and then selling it on Amazon. That's not a reseller, right? Yes, you can class it as a reseller, like you are reselling it, but it's not it's not what the whole, I would say, the enjoyment of reselling. That wouldn't be enjoyment to me. You know what I mean? I do it, yeah. I'm not saying I haven't done it, because obviously the Nike stuff and all that. But when it comes to like people like trolling me, trying to put me down because what? For what reason? Watch tonight's video. Watch tonight's video and see how much I made over this week. Well, last week. Dealing with all the drama that I had to deal with. I didn't hardly list. Friday. Last week. Yeah, last week. Last week, I hardly listed. I listed a few here and there because I wasn't gonna put my new items and all my some of the stock I haven't listed on eBay, then to not ever get the money back. You know, I don't know what was going to happen. So yeah, watch how much I made this week. For me, apparently I'm a lazy person, which I always admit I'm a lazy person. I'm not lazy. I do what I want to do. Right? I want to be self-employed properly. Right? I've seen videos of somebody saying, "Oh yeah, I made this much money." I think it's Gentleman one. Yeah, that's a Gentleman. Yeah, marketeer. Yeah, he's good at his job, but he's working 12 to 14 hours a day every day. That's not a life, right? Got nothing against him, right? But that's not a life, is it? Really isn't a life. He wants to do it and then retire. Do it and then retire. Yeah, which is fair enough. Work hard now and then retire early. But he might get himself ill working so hard. He's not some young spring chicken. I mean, yeah, if you're 20, you've got no family around you, no kids, no girlfriend, no nothing. Do it. Smash it as much as possible. But then again, working so many hours to only make so much money, you got to think about it and how much money you're making for that many hours. You know what I mean? If I make £1,000 a week, just say I make £1,000, and then somebody else makes £1,000 a week, but they're working double the hours as me, who's the better reseller? Who's the better person doing the job? Yeah? Think about it. Work smart, not hard, right? All these multimillionaires don't work hard. They're clever. They know how to make money from not hardly doing anything, you know? And then obviously they build the business up and then they get people to do the stuff for them. So, yeah. I'm grateful as I just started to resell. Not many sales yet. Love the channel. Andre, when you first start, you will not get many sales. If you can get 1 or 2 sales a week, that's good. Yeah, I'm being serious. And what you need to do is that what I would do is try and get stuff that sells really, really quickly, or don't even try and make much money off it. You know, if you make a couple of quid from it and it sells quickly, because what you want to do is you want to try and get the eBay to notice you, so and show that you are selling regularly. So if you say you got, for instance, you got this salad tape, say, I know it's nothing, you wouldn't sell the salad tape, but say this is selling on eBay for 10 quid. Sell it for 5 quid. If you picked it up for a quid, sell it for 5 quid, because it'll sell very quickly and it'll look good on your eBay, right? And do that for a month, 2 months. So then you start getting a lot of feedback, more feedback. Comment on there. Make sure you give them feedback, saying, you know, really big them up, saying, oh, thank you for your service. You paid really quickly. Trusted buyer, and they'll be like, oh, wicked. I'll you know, just do it. That's what I would do. I have automated replies now, so I don't need to do that. Lucky for me, because that's one thing I wouldn't do. too much to do. I didn't weigh myself today. I didn't want to. I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow. I didn't want to weigh myself today because I had a bit of a bad weekend, obviously, and I just wanted to. I just wanted to eat cookies. Literally, I had cookies and donuts. So, yeah, I had to. I sort of like. I sort of broke my diet, but back on it now, properly back on it. Hopefully nothing comes from anything. A lot of people say, mate, do you think my eBay thing was to do with trolls? And I hope it wasn't, because that's really bad. But I don't think eBay are that thick to really think about listening to people. You know what I mean? I don't think they really care. You know, they're a multi-billion-pound company. They're not going to listen to one person who's a nobody, who's probably got no, you know, if it was somebody who's well represented, so like a huge, big eBay who sells a lot of stuff, and then say, I just want to tell you there's this person seller, they're selling a load of fake stuff or it's all stolen, then, yeah. They might listen, but I'm not going to listen to some person who I can't even put a name on. Right, I'll try it and let me know. Like I said, sell on Vinted as well, though. Don't just sell on eBay. eBay, you know what eBay's like. Sell stuff cheap. What I do on Vinted is I put everything on Vinted what I've put on eBay, but I reduce it by a little bit, because some people do shop around and they might see my item on both things, so they'll be like, oh, it's on that for that. And also, what I love doing on Vinted, because you can't, there's no harm in just saying, if somebody says, oh, would you take this? And I'm like, well, no, because this is how much it sells for on eBay. And then I show them. So, you know what I mean? Oh, crap. Have I just put micro on something? What's this? This is the Minions, isn't it? I was going to put them in. I was going to put this in a box, actually, wasn't I? Oh, these boxes are too big. Somebody's going to get a pull-ups box. I would love to have like really nice boxes, but I can't justify paying money for boxes which are clear boxes. If you ever see people with eBay boxes, it's because they have got the higher shop. So I've got the basic shop, so I pay £27 a month for a basic shop. Doesn't really do much. Gives you 240 listings, 100 auctions, and some other things. If you go to the next one, it's like £70, which is a big jump up in weight, bills. It comes out automatically. You don't notice, but you get 1,000 listings then. And I'm nowhere near 1,000 listings, so there's no point there's no point. If I get to about 500, 600 listings, then I probably will upgrade, because obviously it's double the amount. So you should make double the money. That's the thing. The more listings you have, the more money you should make and sales you should do. If not, there's something seriously wrong with your actual account. So, yeah. Just remember, if you're selling only 2 or 3 a week, but you've got like 500 listings, there's something wrong, right? But that's why I love trolls, because they go, oh, you haven't sold much. I've seen your negatives. You can't even see my negatives. I argue back. I just say what I want to say back, and then that's it. Because if they're putting something bad on your eBay, you need to put back why they're saying that. You know, because some people look at comments and stuff like that, and they go, oh, I don't want to get something from him. But you got to remember, it's like Google. When you're Googling, say if you're Googling a place to eat out at, and you see like 5,000 reviews, and there's probably 100 bad comments out of 5,000, and all the rest are good. You really got to think about them people. Some people are just naggy, moany, grumpy gits. They are. They're naggy, they're moany. Nothing's ever good enough. They're never happy with life. Everything's such against them. You know, they moan. Right? Yeah. You just get people like that. Ricky said he thinks it was you arguing back with people. I don't believe that. I'll tell you now. I don't argue back with people. I say stuff back. Ricky, none of you will know what I do. Yeah? Just because I'm on here, I don't argue back at people. I say something back. Yeah? Ricky books comments to people. When somebody gives him a low offer on Vinted, you can get done for that. I called somebody a loser on a Vinted, and I got told off by Vinted because he was being an idiot to me. So I called him a loser. he was being horrible. He was like, "Oh, you're not going to sell that. You don't know what you're on about." I was like, "Oh, go away, you loser." And then he reported me. Awesome news, John. Thank you, Kay. This is why I watch you. Love the honesty. Thank you. He's on his live, isn't he? He's slagging me off. I'm not joking. I'll have to out him. Oh, God, I forgot what it is. Oh, minion. I shouldn't really pack while I'm on a live, should I? I just realised that because I'm terrible at doing stuff when I'm on a live. Have I done the Star Wars? I've done the Star Wars. See, I'm panicking about stuff now. I panic because I'm talking. It's all right. I can just quickly check. Ah, that's sharp. You know when you overthink and you think you've done something wrong, but then you haven't actually done anything wrong. That's what I'm doing now. I thought I'd done something wrong. Just almost cut myself with my new knife. I will be starting my room this week. I'm gonna start moving this week. I feel like I need to start moving. I'm just gonna bag everything up that's not listed. Gonna buy a couple of more cardboard, couple of more boxes, plastic boxes. Box it all up, and then start moving. I think. because I need to get rooms moved. Micro machines, minion. Hey, 21 people, all right, that's more like it. More like it, isn't it? BH is like micro. Oh, yeah, I just caught myself. Right. Now I need to make sure that these mugs, like guys, if anybody wants to buy a Father's Day mug for obviously their dad or granddad or somebody who has got a dad, any dad, go to my Vinted, go and buy one. I got quite a few of these ones. I've also got Mr. Silly. I don't know. I've got some other ones as well. Yeah. I think 10 quid these are. Brand new. And then I've got one more of these, Star Wars, I Am Your Father. And I've got another Star Wars one, I Am Your Father. That one's really nice. So, yeah. Let's put a box for this. Good thing about these ones are just really easy to do. On his live 20 minutes ago, I think John was watching. Yeah. He's just messing around. I had a negative for telling someone my dispatch times, and they asked me, and then they said I didn't give up all the expectations. Some people are just ridiculous. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can't please everybody. It doesn't matter. You can be as nice as be the nicest person in the world, but then some people take advantage of that. Other people. So you've got to remember these people. Some of these people who buy stuff from you are con artists. And also, I swear to God, that person who bought that hat, he knew what he was doing. Because why would somebody moan? You can obviously tell it's brand new, right? Theme park stuff does not come with tags. Maybe if it's a top, but not a holiday destination abroad. Yeah, it doesn't come with a tag, right? I had to put new tags or new other. A new other means it's new, but it's been opened. This hasn't been opened. There's nothing to open on it. I bought it like this. It came like this. So I think they're just a Jippo. Sorry, but they are just a Jippo. Wanted to get a freebie. Well, can't wait until they go to. And this is what I said to him. I said, can't wait until you go to Tenerife and find out they're only €1 to buy. But he got his for free anyway. So, you know what? I always say karma will come back on him. Waiting. You know what? I would have even been that nice to him and told him what to do. He will be, well, I think he was a bloke. He will be in shock because when he goes to Tenerife, he will not get on anything unless he knows what he's doing. Because if you've never been to Siam Park in Tenerife, you really are in for a shock if you think you just go on there and you just go on doing anything. It's like Alton Towers. Massive. And if you don't have a fast pass, you might as well just not go home because you're not ever going to get on anything. So, yeah, waste of time. Oh, this is. Oh. big box for a small thing. Right, this is the I've not had a negative but I had a neutral because some customers didn't do their research on the item. Yeah, some people do. I don't see the point. See, I bought a few things from eBay, but nothing second hand on eBay. Just like some stuff from my work and stuff like that. And you know, some of the stuff is like, it's like I bought when I first started, before I got the GoPro. I bought a cheap GoPro. Don't bother buying them; they're a waste of money. You know, these ones say, "Oh, 4K, yeah," and it's this. They're not 4K. They're not 4K. There's more to it than 4K. There's I'm not technical like that, but there's a lot more to 4K than just saying 4K. You know, resolution and all that malarkey. I don't know, but yeah. I didn't go back to them and say, "Oh, this is a load of rubbish. This is." You know, it's 20 quid. What do you expect? You think you're going to get a GoPro quality camera for 20 quid? Don't be silly. You know, but some people are stupid, aren't they? Hello, Bruce. I think eBay should remove any feedback where buyers don't message you first. I feel like feedback's a bit like it's like this automated feedback stuff now. What they do, so if they don't give you feedback, eBay will put an automatic one on, or the completed successfully. Yeah, but they're just doing that for their own sake, because then people, your obviously helps your seller rate and all that. So, Mr. Man, Mr. Man, Mr. Man, Mr. Man. What is it? 804. All right, let's get the Mr. Man. Here we go. West Yorkshire. Hey. I am going to the cinema later. I promised Kai to go and watch How to Train a Dragon because that's out today for some reason. Why they're releasing a film on Monday? I have not got a clue. I've never known anybody release a film on a Monday, ever. I think this box is a bit too big, to be fair. I'll have to put this box down a bit. It's just a bit too big. Oh, I'm glad I decided doing the auto feedback before one bad review could. Yeah, can do. So has your money actually been paid? Yeah, I got it out straight away. I get my money straight away. Literally, when somebody buys something, I can take that money out within a couple of hours. So, yeah. It's weird because I was sitting down watching the football, ready to watch fair play, Ronaldo. Done it again, Annie. Done it again. But sitting down ready to watch the football, I thought, let's check my emails. I check them anyway, just to see what's in there. because obviously people email me as well, like companies, if they want to like collab with me and that. So, and then I got an email off eBay, and I was like, oh, here we go. And I was thinking, is this just another like message? Because I got loads of them. And I read it, and I was like, hey, apparently it's supposed to be 3 business days, but that's not a business day. Sunday's not a business day, is it? So, yeah. Got it before. I just think they just wanted a random checkup. They said they want to make it safe, but the thing is, they're not doing their job right anyway, because of so many fake things on there. It's unbelievable. And you don't know. If you're a reseller, you can spot them by a mile off. But if you're not a reseller and you don't buy for a living, you're just going to get caught. And it's like me with that Jellycat. I know for a guarantee, for a fact, if you're not a person who's bought Jellycats, you wouldn't know the difference between that and another Jellycat if you're not a Jellycat person or never picked up a Jellycat or thing. You know, if I went, oh, I bought you a Jellycat, I got it cheap. I was like, oh, fair play. Why? How much are they? And they're like 70 quid. I got it for like 20. Some people are like, oh, fair play. And that'd be the end of it, wouldn't it? You wouldn't care. But you can tell the difference. And you know, when somebody's selling something for 70 quid and it's worth, I got mine for 15, and it's probably worth about a couple of a quid to make. It's not on, is it? Because you have to be an authorized seller. And that's the thing about the Nike things. So many people, you see on the car boots, all these Nike things. Why do you think all these people buy all this Nike stuff and fake football tops and all this stuff? Why do they do it? Just to go on a car boot and sell it. It's just, I just don't see the point. Not many people buy it. The thing is, I've had a few people go, oh, yeah, but you can't say anything. You bought that fake Liverpool top for Tenerife. It's a completely different. It's different because you're on a holiday, right? If you went to Turkey, you'd probably go and buy yourself a fake football top because it's just something to buy over there. You buy loads of tat, don't you, when you go over abroad? You know, like a place mats with Tenerife on them, or a little statue with Tenerife on the front. All tat, rubbish. Well, you know what I mean? It's different over there, and also people know it's fake. You know, I could have bought a Rolex over there for 100 quid, but I would never buy. I wouldn't even buy. If it was tenner, I would have bought it for a laugh. You know what I mean? But why would you buy a fake something fake? I mean, that Liverpool top now is falling apart. It literally is falling apart, and the quality on it is shocking. The sizing is terrible. And the thing is, I'm not bothered because I knew about it, but it's the people who buy stuff and think, oh, that's cheap, and then they don't realise it's cheap because it's not real. But people won't learn, will they? When I get that way. Football tops. Yeah. I get why, because football tops are 100%, 100 quid. Yeah, I understand that, but then the thing is, they are overpriced. I have to admit, they are overpriced because you've got to think about it. Because I went to Sports Direct a minute ago and bought some Nike socks for 10 quid because I need some new football socks. And if you look at the normal tops, like the normal Nike tops, Adidas tops, and that, which are pretty much a football top, but without the names on. They're pretty much the same, you know, with a bit of different design. I buy, when I buy a Liverpool top, except for the Tenerife one, when I got my purple one, which I got from Liverpool itself, Anfield, right, I paid £100 for that. And that's the £70 for the top and the name put on, Salah. Salah's coming off. I will be going back and I will be going to buy another brand new top because I'm a fan of Liverpool and I want to support my club. You know what I mean? I want to support my club. Me buying a top for them is me supporting the club, you know, in buying players, and that's where they make the money. Obviously, they keep stuff, paying the wages. You know what I mean? If you don't buy anything for your club, then your club's not going to make no money and your club's going to be not successful. You know what I mean? So I do for that. I don't be silly, but, you know, people spend money on 100 quid on a game, don't they? You know? So it's one of them. If you got the money and you can afford to buy something nice, there's no harm in it, you know what I mean? But if you want to buy something, if you can't afford that item and you want a cheap one, and especially I would say kids, because kids grow out of them all the time, don't they? You know, I bought my son a brand new LeBron James LA Lakers from Nike. Cost me £70 for that, and the lettering on the back's falling off and everything. Can't get it won't stick back on. Bought some glue, some fabric glue. It doesn't work because obviously it's transferred on and stuff. Yeah, and that's gutting. Then I don't know why, but I got one from a carboot, a Stephen Curry one, which is another player he likes, and that's fine. It's mad. It's mad. Probably my mom. She probably washed it wrong. Got a knife there. I'm so used to doing my teeth, tearing off tights with my teeth. I really need to be sponsored by a sellotape company. I really need to be sponsored by a sellotape company. And they can supply me with free sellotape. And then I can promote it. I'd promote it. All right, is that done? It's done. Oh. I'm wearing my son's hat because this one was too small. I bought it, didn't I, from a car boot, and it was too small for me. But I just fancy like wearing a hat today. Don't know why. 9.6. That's a big box for a mug, isn't it? Oh well. All right, I need to find out. Bloody hell, Bruce, you're talking a lot. Y071F J. What are you saying, Bruce? You got the ones. Yeah. Yeah, but you got to remember, Bruce, it's not just the thing you're buying from Liverpool. You're buying official Liverpool merchandise. You know what I mean? It's all Man United or whatever it is. And also, you got to think about the amount of advertising they do. It's not just they're not just paying to get money for themselves. They're paying money for the staff that work there, all the people who make the things, are shipping to the places all over the world, advertising the things. Yeah, all of it. It all adds up, doesn't it? I bet they make some money. Obviously, they make money out of it, good money, but they don't make £100 out of it, do they? You know, after all the fees and all that stuff comes out. So, yeah, you know, the thing is, if you was in that boat, what would you do? You know what I mean? We'll be all doing the same. Doing it now, aren't we? It's like me. I picked that up for £1. So just because I picked it up for £1, should I save for £2? No, because people buy it, don't they? You know, that's what it all is. If you think about it in that way, and you are thinking, oh, I can't, oh, everything's so expensive and that, you got to think about what you do as a job and what you're doing, and think, well, you know what? Why should I pay you that much money when I could pay that person less money? You know, it's the same. It's the same in anything. Car washing. You can go to a professional valeter, charges like 70, 80 quid to get your car clean. Or you can go to the ones around the corner who will scratch your car up to hell and it still be dirty. You know what I mean? You pay for what you get, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you get good things which are cheap, which you do. In everything, there's somebody out there who will make some good clothing which is cheap. I think that's why Primark are so popular, because the quality of their clothing for the price what you pay for it, it's not bad. You know, it's not bad. It doesn't fall apart. It's good quality for what it is. And of course, they're booming, aren't they? So yeah, right then. Let's put these. Some things that are made cheaply, though, are terrible. They're shocking. For one, because I play football a lot, you buy a cheap football, even a cheap version, right? You buy a cheap, go to Sports Direct, run by one of them cheap balls in the basket, right? And then play it properly with a professional ones, what the Premier League play with. Wow. The quality, the ball, the way you become a better footballer because of it. I'm not saying you turn into Messi and that, but the ball goes where you want it if you know how to play football. You know, it's just a different level. You know, you go to a shoe zone and buy yourself a pair of trainers, and then and do some running in it, and then you go to, I know, Hocker or somewhere, Asics, and buy yourself 100 pair of trainers. Them 100 pair, them I can't even say. Them 100 £100 pair of trainers will do you a better job. It's also supporting you. That's where it all happens. It's all the technology that in that thing, you know. When you buy a cheap knockoff piece of clothing, it hasn't got that technology, so it won't have that sweat technology in and all that stuff, you know. But then they've been outed, haven't they? The Chinese companies have outed all these big, like Louis Vuitton, saying we can make this bag for 20 quid, but not stick on the badges, and it's exactly the same leather. So yeah, there's so much things. I don't really care about any of it, to be fair. I really don't care about any of it, because to me it's personal preference in it. In the end of the day, you can't really moan at somebody gets something cheap or fake. You can't moan at somebody gets something expensive. But what I don't like is when people say it's real and it's fake. Right? I don't mind people selling these fake things at car boots if they actually admit it is fake and it's knockoff, and they should be selling them really bog cheap. They should be selling a pair of Jordan fake trainers for like 50 quid, right? I could go to a Nike outlet and get them for cheaper than that. I can get a pair of Jordan trainers for 35 quid at a Nike outlet. Loads of different sorts of ones. So it's a very weird market, I would say. Something that I don't do politics. I don't do anything like that because I just feel like, what's the point of getting involved? You're not going to change anything. Anyways, I'm off. Speak to you soon. Love, Mr. Chatty. Okay. All right, Carl. I've always been up and running. Just knocked me down a bit, but I got back up. Can't knock me down. I said I'm like Deadpool of the reselling community. You either love me or hate me, but you can't kill me. 24 people in the chat, guys. If you could give it a like, there's only 4 people like the video, this live. Just give it a like. I've only got one more thing after this to pack, so let's get some more people in here. See if we can get some more likes. Thank you to whoever's that one person. Come on, if you're watching, like it. Oh look, I've sold some Nike football boots. Does anybody want to see the receipt? Oh God, I can't find the. Don't you just hate it when you can't find the tape thing? I'll find it. Oh. Was it the Nike stuff at the end? They will never tell you. They never tell you. They don't ever tell you. Because I think why they don't tell you is because then you know to avoid that part. But now I've shown all this stuff. They're going to be like, you know what? He's pretty legit. You know what I mean? So these people have been banned. I'm not saying you're dodgy, but maybe you didn't have the receipts to prove it. So, guys, see anything brand new at the car boot, avoid it. Avoid it. Unless it's like really old, retro, like old. You know, like like I've got like boxed figures which are really old. Yeah, that's different. Because they're really, really old. Right? Could be from a collector. Yeah, you're not going to get them from a shop now. Well, if you see any new clothing with tag, yeah, you can, you know, if it's 1 or 2, I don't think it's going to make much difference. But if you start picking up loads, then avoid it like the plague. Yeah, because if you buy it, well, saying that, if you like from a charity shop, you might be all right. Well, saying that, you can't prove you got it from a charity shop, can you, as well? So, it's one of them, isn't it? Oh, I can do some car boots. Can't wait. Can't wait. Do some car boots. Novice. Glad you got this story recent. MCC thing recently. I've been bricking it as I only use eBay. No, do not just use eBay. do it from this week. Start going, at least start putting some stuff on vintage. The sales I can get on vintage, yeah, you might not be able to make as much money on vintage, but I think if you put some real good effort into it, you can. You know, if you pick up stuff cheap enough. But yeah, I mean, don't just rely on eBay, because if eBay goes down, that's it. You've had it. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? I mean, at least I've got I had vintage, but obviously, if I would have been banned, what I would have done is I would have opened another vintage account, because they said I would, and I would have opened up another one. So then I wouldn't be a pro seller. I would have 7. So I would have got money like quite quick then. Thank you, Vinyl. Oh, here's the refund. I don't think eBay should do you for returns anyway, because especially in something like clothing, because clothing is so particular from if it fits you right, especially when you don't try it on. You know, I've done it when you go into a shop. You don't pick up something and say, I like this, and then you buy it, do you? You try it on, and then it might look good when you're looking at it, but when you try it on, it doesn't suit me. And so if you get lots of returns, that's why, I mean, clothing resellers must get loads of returns. So I've got this thing to refund back today. God. It's like I've got a refund today. I've just got it back. I must have just received it. And it's a TomTom, and I mean, it's a stupid thing by TomTom to do it, but there's a TomTom, and there's a truck version which sells for about 100 quid, and then there's a car version which sells for about 30, 40 quid, and mine's got the truck box. Well, it's actually not the truck TomTom, it's the car one. So I had to refund him. I didn't know. It all works and all. There's nothing wrong with it. But my eBay thing's being annoying. The eBay app is rubbish sometimes, especially when you're trying to do a refund. It tells you to log in. I'm like, I'm logged in. You know what I mean? Refund. That looks good. Got my eBay back, and I've oh, forget it. It's just been annoying. It's just been annoying. God's sake, give me why don't we just do the refund and just do it? Refund. So annoying. Hooray. That's a big loss though. 63 quid. Let's do my head in. Send me to sign it again. Stupid app. I've done the refund, you idiot. God's sake, this app for refunds is terrible. Oh, forget it. You could do one, you stupid app. Absolutely stupid. Keeps on saying I'm not logged in, but I am logged in. But when I click on the app, I am logged in. Thick idiots. I have to do it on my computer. Right. Like. Oh, this one I get there quick. It's only in Wolverhampton. WV59E. So I listed a few last night for scheduled to, and they uploaded, ended some and uploaded them for today. And I changed the parcel dates on them for 3 days now because everything's going to be 3 days. Somebody has messaged me. What's this? And he's back in the game. But I know I just can't bother to it. John will never. Oh, here we go. Is this Bruce actually a fake account? John will never learn. His defenses are always attacks, and he will be. I think that Bruce actually joined 3 months ago. My friend, other than Kaji, on the most lazy. Oh, I'm going to block him. He's an annoying little weasel. Complete. Why do people bother? They've got nothing better to do in their life than like set up a fake account and then try and put somebody down. Moron. That is what you're seeing tonight's video. That's a cool little sale. That is absolutely cool little sale. Really cool. Absolutely free as well, which is great. When I do go into the other room, one thing I am buying is a bin. I've got a bin there, but I'm going to buy a nice bin because all I do is I just drop things on the floor. Terrible for it, I am. Oh, I've always been like that, though. Oh, I need a monster. Casper. Oh, great. Got the big item left. Oh, God. Bread bin. Bread thing. B. One more. What we're saying. I just had someone buy and bought an item for 99. Telling me they are fragile, etc. I said there's nothing fragile about if you are expecting problems before dispatch. Cancel. Yeah, but then if you cancel if they've bought it and you cancel it, eBay don't like that. Yeah, it's like people that like want an item and they ask like millions of questions. Like I had a question about one of my cameras and they said he's actually bought it, to be fair. It's on Vintage. He goes, oh, does this camera take SD cards? And it's a cassette camera. You know what I mean? They wasn't around then. You know what? Well, they didn't do it then. I said, no, it's a cassette camera. And then he said something else, which is in the description. I was like, oh God, it's in the. I just put it's in the description. I smashed it on eBay this weekend with vintage stuff I got off the house clearance guy. He gets half minus the tax. Home bargains, $5.99. $5.99, 50-litre swing top bin. Got one yesterday for packing peanuts. Wow, that's not bad. I might have to go to that Home Bargain. I love Home Bargains. Home Bargains is definitely the best cheap store around. I asked him to cancel. No, it is a strike against me if I cancel. I packed it up. I see on TV. Let's say, turns out I put my phone in the jiffy bag. You do sometimes. I hate it when you do tech and you forget the remote and you're like, oh God. I remember I had to send one, obviously, separately. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I actually need to wipe it down. It's a bit dusty. Weird when you have like dust stuff in the shed. When I relisted these items as well, I put a bit more description in them. I said something, I don't know why, I can't remember what else I just said. It is a vintage item, but it's in a new box, it hasn't been opened. And then I put box, it's got a few scuffs to it, but other than that, it hasn't been opened. So it's in good condition for the age. Right, how am I going to do this? Without. This is going to be a pain. I don't like. See, this is going to be a bit noisy. Let's do it this way first. Keep the plug out of the way. You're all safe. No, let's not do it that way. Oh, that's hard. Right, I'm just going to pack this on the floor because it's going to make too much noise on the table. Plus, I don't think I can maneuver it on the table. Bubble wrap's not going to do much, though. Anyway, this has got to be packed really well because it's a glass top. Oh, this is why I need the other room. Start. That's a spindle that came out. just trying to figure out there. Oh god, this is a pain in the backside. Most awkward thing ever. Gonna rattle around like anything that is. Can't do anything about it now. Oh god. Jesus Christ, that's heavy. That's a heavy bit of kit, that is. They got it really cheap, to be fair. People are in the chat if they want to give it a like. Time is it? 12 o'clock. Gotta come pick my lad up in like 3 hours. He's now trying to have a box that's big enough, and I don't think this box is big enough. No. Nowhere near big enough. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Nowhere near big enough. God's sake. This is the only trouble, because I get my boxes from Home Bargains. They don't do big enough boxes. So for me to get a big box is now really, really tricky. Saying that, there's a box in here. What's in here? Is this box big enough? Oh, that's my. Oh, that box is knackered though, isn't it? Oh, that's got me figures in. I can't use that one. Well, I'm just going to go and try and find a box that can actually fit. Zach, thank you very much. Hello, Liam. Look after my thing if there's anybody. There was a troll on here before, and there's yeah, so I have to delete them. I'm just going to get another box because I need a box. is a big box, but it's not a very strong box. That's the only trouble, because it's a crisp box. But if I pad it out, it should be all right. So, like double insulate it. Oh, God's sake. Some tape. Router tape. Right. Let's pad out some stuff in here. Pad it out with a bit of other cardboard. Make it a bit stronger. That's it. So the box that wasn't tall enough is now perfect for putting inside this box. So now it's like triple plied. Well, actually more than triple plied. So that's the if you don't know what that is, that's the thickness of cardboard. It's really hard. You don't really find triple plied anywhere. Well, double plied. So what I mean is, here we go. That's double plied. So you see there you see double plied cardboard. So it's thick. Single plied is pretty rubbish. Double plied is what you want. So yeah, right then. I need some more of this. I've actually ran out of it. Oh, great. Not long now, no. If people want to come to the meetup, I'm going to put some protection in here. Oh, that was hard. Right. Put this big beast in there. All right. Fill it up with. That can go on. That don't need to go on top. I just have to put bubble wrap in it. I can't do anything else about it. Oh, what a waste of bubble wrap. I should use paper and card, but I ain't got time. Do a charity shop video. I might do one this week. I might go up to an area I haven't been up for ages, just to see what it's like in charity shops properly, like a charity shop haul. But remember, I'm trying to sort out my room and everything as well, aren't I? So I've got to be a bit like careful of time, and also not time. Money wise, I don't want to start spending pointless money just for a video, if you get me. Because I got the holiday. Just bought some stuff for the holiday. Well, Kai's shorts I've just bought. So, oh, you're joking me. Oh, that's all right. Right. Let's close that up. Close that up. Oh, right. I don't miss doing these. This is a horrible. Red bins are not this hard to do usually. Oh. Anybody watch the new Predator thing on a? Oh, anybody watch the new Predator? I'm sweating like anything now. Right, I'm gonna just. That's a new top. Anybody watch the new Predator thing on Disney? The cartoon thing is really good. To be fair, it's like a film. It's like a film. Did you see me near any jet? Did you see? I didn't really look. I heard him, but not really. I'm not into Cosford things. Once you've been once, it's all the same. It's boring. Plane's a plane. To me. Right, I need to take this up really good. So you're not going to see me for a while. You're just going to see me, hear me. I hope they take this. I have a feeling this is going to get broke. Got so much cardboard in there and everything, so it should be all right. I've got a busy night. I've got to take these out, and then I've got to come back and edit my video before I pick up my son, because I'm going to watch How to Train a Dragon. Why has it came out today? Why? Why didn't it come out the weekend? Silly. Don't get it. Right. Now let's sellotape it around. So you can see me. Yeah, the meetup's not that long, is it? It's less than a month away. You know? use so much tape. It's unbelievable. Sometimes you got to use a lot of tape to make sure. Yeah, in post easy, innit? You don't have to do anything over in post. It will be a large parcel, probably. Yeah, definitely not probably. What? I get my large boxes from Kite Packaging or Micro Packaging. Okay, you have to pay for the privilege. Yeah, I understand that. How much are they? What size boxes? I might invest in buying some, like, just for like stuff like this, because you don't really get much. I do not like sending big parcels like this. I've never had a return on a bread maker ever. Never ever. And I feel like I just have a feeling. You know when you have that feeling? I just have a feeling with this. I mean that's the thing inside. It came off. I can't do anything about that now. All right. See how much this weighs. That's heavy. 11, 6. 11.6. I think I've done the postage a bit wrong on this one. Got £6.12p on postage, but I'll do the measurements on this. 60 centimeters. 60 cm. Right. Right, guys, I'm actually going to go because I need to go and print out all the labels and all that stuff. So I will be going. The video will be out like this evening, about 5-6 o'clock. If I can get it out, do it in time. Hopefully I can. Work out like £1 per box. Yeah, £1's not too bad, I suppose, but pounds a pound doing it all adds up. I suppose you can just add a pound to your item, can't you? And then you're not paying anything for it because the buyer's paying for it. Well, guys, I am going to go. Thank you for coming. Make sure you watch the video tonight.